Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I got some news for you. The pronoun police are on patrol. Yeah, not really. So today I want to talk to you guys about the absurdity of the pronoun people, who I call the pronoun police. People who are just so fixated on themselves that they walk around believing that their pronouns are the most important thing that you should be aware of. Now, I call these people first world problem people. People that have so much time on their hands that they have the time to complain about something as trivial as a pronoun. Really? So take a look at the first clip of a woman, a they them, who is explaining, how she feels about a person accurately calling them by their correct pronoun. Take a look at this.
This person just came into the bar and said, "Hey, what are your pronouns? You kind of look like a they them." And I hated that they were right.
What you want? What you want? Say wrong pronoun bad. Say correct pronoun bad. What? What do you want? You come for baby.
Seriously, what do you want? 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 People don't call you by they, them. You get upset. You protest. You cry. You make TikToks about it. You have an emotional breakdown in your car. We've seen these videos. Then here you have a person who walks into a store who looks at you and can clearly see that you're probably one of those they thems, and they ask you flat out, "Hey, are you a they them person? Because you kind of look like one." And she's annoyed. I'm kind of upset that he was able to identify me correctly. Why? Why does this, I want to be careful with my words. Cult. Yeah, I'm not going to be careful. Why does this cult believe that they're so different? It's almost like they want to be so incognito so bad that when a person is able to identify them and call them on their BS, they don't know what to do. It's like, what happened? What happened? It's like, I don't understand. Why are you correctly calling me a they, them, even though I am a they, them? It's frustrating me. It's almost like they need a struggle. They need an issue. They need something to hold on to so they can make their outrageous TikTok videos and their exposing videos of how evil and mean cisgendered people are. And I also find it funny that this person was shocked that she looked like a they, them type of person. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you guys do have a distinct look about you. You just do. In the same way that these woke teachers tend to always have, yellow, green, purple, blue hair, kind of a theme. I found another pronoun police person who was at, a trans medical center. And another person that was working there, misgendered this person by accident. It's a female who goes by he, him, but looks like an obvious female. And they were outraged that somebody would misgender them because they look like a female.
It was quite an experience. And it was the way that she misgendered me too that I thought was really interesting. So I only had he, him on my sheet, right? And she's talking to the person at the front desk and goes, he. Which, sure, right? It happens. I get it. I look like a woman. That I kind of expect. But then the conversation continues, and literally 1 or 2 sentences later, she says, they. And I'm like, huh? Where did you get that from? I get that you're saying she because in your head, you're still your brain is categorizing me as a woman because of the secondary sex characteristics that you're looking at. You still haven't made the switch. And so just cis behavior, right? And the correction to he makes sense. And obviously you know that my pronouns are he because they're on the sheet. So you know. But where did you get they, them from? Are you pulling that out of your ass? I know you don't think I'm a they, them because you think I'm a she. And I know I'm not a they, them because you know I'm a he. So what the to what are you referring by use of those pronouns? It feels like you're saying, I'm a trans person, but you don't care which flavor? They. It feels like it. It feels like a slur. That creature. Just say he. You just said he a sentence ago. You know that's my pronoun. Use it. Anyway, I don't really get dysphoric from pronouns. At least I haven't thus far, and I think that's a huge privilege that I have. So it doesn't make me feel bad, but it does put me in a position of what is going on for you? What's happening in your head? What transphobic hoops are you jumping through to arrive to the conclusion that you shouldn't respect the pronoun that I told you that you know, but you can't say the bad one? So what, this is the middle ground? You want to be transphobic light? What's going on? Anyway, trans healthcare sucks.
Yeah, so this is somebody, in my opinion, who wants to be outraged just to be mad, right? So he see how confusing it is? So this person is upset because they were misgendered at a clinic because a person saw a female and of course had to switch their minds and say, oh yeah, sorry, a he. And that sort of upset this person. And then when the person said they, which by the way, you can use they in a singular form. It happens sometimes. Like, where is Lisa? Oh, they went to the store. That's normal, right? Sometimes we do that. But the fact that this person was so enraged because, oh my God, you said the word they, it's kind of funny to me because think about it for a second, right? You guys want us to use all of these new pronouns, and there's way more than just this. Biological female who looks and sounds like a female but identifies as a man, and we're supposed to just go along with that. People are having a hard time switching their brain from what they see as opposed to what you want them to say. It is a hard switch. I'm sorry, but it is. Because biologically, you are a female. You look like a female, you sound like a female, and you are a female. So it's going to be hard for somebody to remember to switch that word around or that pronoun to make you feel good. And we don't know if the person used they to try and diminish them or make them a they-them non-binary person. Like you're jumping to that conclusion because of your emotions, which is kind of funny to me because then she says, oh, they-them is like calling me an it. I'm not an it, but there are people who go by they, them. So are they its and monsters? Is that what you're saying now? Like, oh, are you being offensive? You see what I'm saying? Like how silly this is, how like you're choosing to be offended by such minuscule things. Like if you're offended by this and you have time to be offended by this, you must have a lot of time on your hands and no real problems in the world. If this is what outrages you so much, how about we stop trying to police other people and how they see you and how they want to refer to you and just say, I don't really care what you think. I'm confident in myself and I'm going to keep moving on with my day. But no, you can't do that. You got to cry about it, moan about it, be outraged by it, exaggerated, try to simplify it like this is all normal. This is not normal. I'm sorry. We are the only species that is obsessed with changing our pronouns and changing our gender and switching things up. Nobody else does this in the animal kingdom. Like I've yet to see a trans lion, a lion that identifies as a lioness. Haven't met it yet. Call me crazy. But we are the only species that does this and then expects everyone else to fall in line. And the fact that, they assume that the person working at a trans clinic must be transphobic because, oh my God, they accidentally called you not by he, him. Grow up, get some real world problems, and then make a video. Because these first world, my pronoun breakdowns are getting old. I wanted to show you guys one more video that I came across last night. And I actually did a YouTube shorts about it last night, but I want to go into it in more detail because I just think that it's crazy. So I came across a video of a teacher who is celebrating upcoming Pride Month. And she's excited about it and she's showing all of the items that they're going to be selling at the school for students to buy, like pins, pronoun pins, and pride flags, and decorations, and just a whole bunch of like inappropriate things, in my opinion, that this teacher is displaying.
But before I do, I wanted to show everybody what we have for Pride Week. One wanted were just regular old pride flags. So they donate 50 cents and they get a pride flag. Or we also have pronoun pins. So we have different pins that they can get for donating as well. We have love is love. And then we have ones that say pride. And then lastly, we have these awesome little pride pins that they can get ordered for display. And I'm probably going to put it in my classroom. A pride flag that says everyone is welcome here, a flag banner with a whole variety of different flags.
And I had a thought, right? I was like, what would happen if a school was doing the exact same thing, but instead of celebrating sexuality and gender identity, which in my opinion is being pushed on kids, what if the school board or the teacher was celebrating Christianity and they had pins with scripture verses and they had Bibles and crosses and they had decorations with Bible characters and they were openly discussing how proud they are to be Christians? How fast would that school be canceled by the woke left? How fast? I'm going to say 3 minutes. What about you? And I just thought it was interesting because we know that public schools are government funded for the most part. These government funded schools are allowing this type of teachings to be pushed on kids. But yet when it comes to other belief systems that aren't of the woke mentality, they're outlawed. You can't do it. And I understand that separation of church and state was to protect churches from the tyranny of the government. I totally get that. But we know in today's world, the separation of church and state often is used by the secular left to try and limit any type of faith-based speaking, or faith-based beliefs in any setting. Yet, they're allowed to push their secularism, and in my opinion, their woke religion onto children, grooming them with gender ideology nonsense, which I'm sorry, to me is a problem because like I've said before on this channel, and I'll say it again, we know that gender dysphoria is a real problem that only affects a very small population. I'm talking about less than 2%. So why in the world would you be selling pronoun pins to classmates who most likely do not have gender dysphoria, but yet you're asking them to use a pronoun to describe themselves? So you're playing right into that mentality. Is that not indoctrination? Is that not grooming? Is that not part of social contagion? In my opinion, absolutely. And again, what blows my mind is these schools that are federally funded are allowed to do this loudly. But yet, say Jesus, and the school's getting shut down. It's just crazy to me, the double standard, it really is. I don't know how you feel about it, but I just find it to be interesting how one side is able to completely indoctrinate and push their beliefs onto kids, and the other side is so censored and has to be quiet, or they get canceled. It's really interesting to me how Marxist this society has become. The world has gone loco. If you enjoy my content, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit my notification bell so you know when I post a new video. I am this close to hitting 90,000 subscribers, you guys. Holy crap. I don't know what to do once I hit 100K. My mind may just completely explode. I'm also available on TikTok and on Instagram under CurlyBoyChuck, where I'm continuously being canceled just for you. And I'm also available now on Rumble under CurlyBoyChuck. I'm going to have a referral link in my description. If you guys do not have Rumble, feel free to add the link to your desktop or to one of your tablets, your phone. Add me and let's fight woke culture together. Until next time, peace.